stuck inside a chair.
Oh dear.
So you know how
How
like
did
some
how
office
can you
chairs have
tell?
like the mechanism that you can release to push a chair up and down? So he went into that. How did I know? Because well, I was doing
Sounds
some work and then
dangerous.
out of nowhere I realized, hey, the snake's going down below my chair. I should probably grab it. And then I saw his head going there and he just tucked himself. I'm like, oh fuck. Hang on, let me find a photo. I got him out. It took me 2 hours to coax him out, but I was like, motherfucker.
2 hours?
Yeah, no, because it was like he was rolled up all the way, and I was like, "Oh no, don't do this to me, baby. Why?"
Okay, so he wasn't like stuck, but he was just like, I like it here.
Yes, it's
Helokawans. Sorry, it took a little bit. I accidentally clicked the play button, and then I muted. So you heard some conversation previously, which is great, but also not great depending on what you heard. I will be scrubbing through to see what you heard, but it's not much. Um. Anyway, I am Little Cat. This is the Aitelyu channel, and I'm your friendly neighborhood game master, and I bid you a warm welcome to Immortal Part 2, a high-level D&D 5e campaign. But for the next few sessions, it will be in the format of 24. You know the drama? With, I forgot the random white guy. Anyway, kind of kidding, but also not kidding. Before we start, Zekin gets an inspiration point for being kind to Floaty when he contacted Valerius. And Gunlaug, who is not here, Ida will be back with us when we resume the game in January. She gets an inspiration for being thoughtful about the party's feelings and getting them presents before she goes on a bit of a wander. In session 44, the gang finally steps out from their hotel, had really nice breakfast, found out that Van has a habit of keeping snacks in her beard, and went around divvying out the relevant sacks to the relevant places and people. Nothing all that interesting really happened last week, except, they went around, did a bunch of touristy things. Enjoyable, found a place to stay that doesn't cost 8 entire gold pieces. And when we left off, they finally dropped off the purple sack at the post office. Which means that it is time to see a particular turtle. Kang, I need to do a voice check with you. Are you good? Kang? Meow?
Oh no.
Or nor indeed. He's muted. Anyway, so Ben was with sorry, not Ben. Bosk was with Zekin that night when they went to see the turtle character. I will let you take the lead. Technically, you know where to go and you know where he is waiting, which is his house.
Okay, I can just bring the party there, right?
Correct.
Okay, and this is like after lunch and after we do the post office delivery.
Correct. You do have a fair bit of time. Like a relaxing
Okay.
time.
What does Speaker and Valerius know about this turtle?
Valerius shrugs his shoulders. He's like, "Ooh."
Like, do you know why we're meeting him? Okay, so we're meeting him because he has some information about the missing kids, right? Which is why.
Speaker thought it's because like Mume needs a place to crash so badly.
Oh
No,
yeah.
no, no.
Valerius just like, he didn't tell us Jack. I'm so confused.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, I will fill you guys in on this and that. Yeah, this is why we're meeting this turtle fellow.
Okay.
And then we go along to
Wait, hold
his
on.
house.
Valerius like immediately pauses. Wait, missing kids. What do you mean? Can you elaborate a little bit further here? More information.
The disappearing children.
Okay, so
You know?
this has happened throughout the days that you guys have traveled for the past 2 weeks. Ever since you were at Allsit Tunnels, there was a
Yeah.
conversation between one of the kobolds with Zekin, where he mentioned to Zekin that there have been hearsay that there are missing children in Falsen.
Yeah, and we've been hearing it like around Folsom as well. Like
Exactly.
at the immigration area, there were people talking about it. In the market, there were people talking about it.
And you would know that traveling with Zekin for a while that he has been particularly interested in this.
Yeah, that's one of his main reasons of wanting to come here, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So
Any further
all
questions?
good?
All good, yes.
We're all on the same page?
Speaker is still a bit confused by things because it's like the matriarch is making whole villages disappear and people are worried about missing children.
Yes, because this is in the quote unquote safe space. The people out there, they're expected to disappear, you see.
But not in a quote unquote matriarch controlled space. There must be something going on.
Yeah, exactly. It's like if it's like people in the war zone getting destroyed and villages getting deleted off the map versus like you're like in the proper city of the destroyers that are destroying the outside stuff. You don't expect children to go missing here.
Really.
We live in a
There
society.
is no political analogy whatsoever here.
Yes,
Okay,
nothing IRL I can think of that you know.
Well, not everything
Anyway.
is derived from
I
political
am
places.
back. What I missed?
Welcome
Okay,
back.
we're
Okay.
we're heading over to
Lastly,
the
we're just going to meet the
Immortal set.
turtle, that's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah,
Um,
I was explaining why to these to
Uh,
you.
yeah, I asked, but I don't think you guys heard me. I miss what I get. I hear that can get and then disconnect
Oh,
for the
you
entire
got
duration.
inspiration point.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Inspiration.
Inspiration.
Lovely.
Anyway, on the way to the same place, both you and Zekan know how to get there easy. So if either of you get distracted, either of you will pull like, come on, let's go this way. We don't have time to tarry. Van will
Yeah.
look at Zekan and go, why are these children, missing children and stuff so important? Do they not go missing often?
No, they don't. Apparently.
You usually the reason for disappearings are often trafficking or slaveries.
What?
This
Uh-huh.
doesn't feel like that, which is more concerning if that is not the reason they are missing.
And
Wait, how do you know?
Well, you remember the guy that what's his name? Robert, the guy that was
the
mentioned.
guy that was in the mirror? No, the one with the floating rocks
No,
and was saying that, in the snow.
the our benefactor who let us in here.
You mean
Oh,
Guy?
n- no,
Guy Pearson?
Okay, speaker has asked a question previously to Guy
Oh,
Pearson.
Robert the guy in charge.
Yes, the guy in
Okay.
charge.
Yes.
He has powers, and his powers came from his humble beginning tradings,
Okay.
and they
So by
are not.
powers you mean like political powers, not like superhero powers.
Oh no. I'm not sure if he even get supernatural powers.
So
Okay.
he's just a guy who is incredibly corrupt. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
Right.
So
And
if I don't,
we want to get rid of him.
Yes.
not sure if this is a city I used to live. I want to, but not sure if you guys want to. But you guys might want to for a different reason if
Right.
he is working for the matriarch.
Everybody make me a perception check, please.
Including the hired person.
I'm not good at those.
Everybody.
Wrong button, but same number, so
Okay. Second.
Disadvantage is 22.
22. Okay, it's something. Let me check my notes.
I'm going to have a lot of trouble rolling on mobile.
That's fine. Do you have dice
okay.
with you?
I can help.
Okay, I
Oh, you
can
can-
roll. I can roll
Perception
here.
button.
Yeah. So anything that would make your life easier, even real life. Like if you need me to screenshot
Yeah, if you have
your
dice, you
page,
can just roll and be like, I got a
number.
this number.
Which
have
is
your
the
sheet
dice
available?
role place against it? The bot commands. Yes, it's
Oh
bot
yeah,
commands.
it's bot commands. But you can roll there too. Just give me the number.
Okay, 15 plus I think like 10 or something like that.
Okay, so
You have
25.
11 perception.
Yes. Oh, uh, okay.
So everyone has above 20 except for
So
Yeah, I include
uh,
perception,
above 20 isn't good enough anymore.
Oh,
I have-
25
really?
feels.
I got a 6.
Um,
So, you know.
you gotta see. But Valerius, it's you've been walking for a while and this has been nagging you for since this morning actually, but it finally clicked because you see something at the corner of your eye. Somebody is following you. But you're the only one who sees this. You didn't get like a proper look. And whoever that has
What?
been following you is now disappeared.
What did Valerius roll?
He rolled a 28.
Yeah, you see,
God
20
damn.
isn't good enough anymore. 25 neither.
He said, "Why aren't you speaking? I will discreetly. Let me pretend to be Joe. I will discreetly message everyone.
Everyone. He pulls out his phone.
Ring ring. No, it's just a WhatsApp group.
Yeah. Boom. Oh.
Okay, he cantrips. Who do you cantrip? Everyone or one particular person? Because you can cantrip one person at one time. Okay, so he lets all of you know
Oh, shit.
in succession that somebody is following you. Van and Biro look up. Quite,
up.
quite.
We're on the ceiling.
Like
can I
conspicuously, they
both of-
turn around. You know when you tell people not to look and then they turn around and look?
can I put both of my hands at both of their heads?
Yes, you can. You
Yeah,
catch
just
them
hold-
before they crane their neck to see exactly where. Because you also have to remember that Valerius is somewhere up high, giving you guys
Yeah.
Overwatch.
Yes. Well, yeah.
Continue. Yeah, go ahead.
No. I'll place my hands on their heads and like hold them there. Even they want to turn, I
Don't
just
look around.
I stare at them. Just look down. Wait, both of them are at the same height as me.
You are
So I just
taller than
stare
a
at-
lot of people. You're a tabaxi.
Yeah, but only one of them is shorter than me, right?
Oh, well, one of them is very short. One is like
Yeah.
half dwarf. So
I think they're
Yeah,
both.
Can I get a
shorter
link to
than you.
the roll 20 again? Because I don't have it on the mobile.
link to the roll 20. Hang on, let me find it for you.
Isn't that difficult for you to use Roll20 on mobile?
No, I mean,
Yes.
yeah, kinda a bit. Yeah,
I haven't
Yes,
used the
but I
roll
do need
20
to
app
roll
in
and look at my
like
sheet
years.
at some point.
that's
Yeah.
true. That's true. I mean,
We can take a screenshot for you for your.
no, but it's
character sheet.
hard to go back and forth. You can try the
Wow,
app.
yeah.
There's a roll 20 app. Sorry, people who are watching. I just got distracted.
Yes, I've used the app before.
It's not
It's-
terrible,
Yeah.
but
not
it's good in a
horrendous. It's not great.
pinch. Like if you click
Yeah.
a button, it will come out here eventually.
Or anyway, continue. So speaker will ask back to Valerius like the following, is it the good or bad kind? Because he's bearing in mind that the resistance might also be interested in us.
That was addressed to
No.
Valerius, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Is Valerius around?
He's
He's not
up
like with
high.
us.
He's Overwatch.
Yeah.
I mean IRL
Oh, yes.
IRL Joe. is he around?
he's muted. I don't know why.
Is he muted?
Well,
He
he's
doesn't
not
look muted.
talking.
He's messaging. He's not talking.
Joe,
Yeah, Joe.
are you there?
I think he muted his microphone instead of like press the
Ah.
button.
Mm-hmm.
Joe.
He's typing, so
Never
he
mind.
knows he's muted.
Okay, something is probably screaming in his vicinity.
If
Yeah.
One of
I
his
imagine, like, if it were the bad kind of following, we would be beset upon by goons
No.
soon,
Some people
or
are more discreet
shortly.
than that.
Hmm.
You don't
Because
know.
remember, we are going to meet someone important, so it could equally be like that people's associates like watching us first, or it could be like the fuzz trying to follow.
The
So like
fuzz.
there's
Okay.
equal opportunity.
You can
I don't think the
definitely.
guy that we're meeting is important at all.
True. Maybe not.
He's
But
just some rando local
when it
guy.
comes to the
No, he's not.
fuzz,
The guy did say like if they like you, that's your in.
Oh,
That
no, no,
the
the turtle
resistance.
that we're meeting right now
Oh,
yeah.
is
Yeah, the
just some
total
rando.
is, but the guys following us is not.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it is.
is it important that the turtle stays alive?
I mean,
Uh, I
he's
have a
chicken's
lot of
friend.
I have a lot of
The
questions for him,
the
and yes,
speaker asked that.
No, as in speak. I'm asking it out of character because if it's important, then we probably shouldn't lead whoever it is to the turtle. But otherwise, like
for
Out of
for for
character,
two
I
for
don't
two
think he's that important.
uh, for 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 two reasons out of character for my sake, he needs to be alive for two
Yeah.
reasons. Yes.
okay, so I will leave the call to you guys what to do. Speaker is just saying like, well, speaker will answer back like, the room may have to just wait and watch then.
Right. You can see Bira look at Zekin and be like, "Can it's been it's nice to have a hand on your head, but..." And then he just moves out of the way, under, and he's like, "Thank you for petting my head, I guess. Um, should be should we be worried, particularly about a stray
Being
cat
followed.
following us around? Not you. No offense."
No, I understand. Yes. For reasons, we should be worried that there are people are interested in us that has been trying to keep themselves secret as well. So yes, we need to keep an eye out.
Is
Usually
there
these
another
things.
way we can take to shake them off?
Hmm.
You, Zekin, you know the ins and outs of this town. Nothing has changed much. So if you want to take a 15-minute detour, you can.
Hmm.
You are about
Okay.
10 minutes away technically from your friend's house. From what's his name, Craig?
Mm, yeah. Um.
Your call.
We also because the last delivery is at evening, right before the shop closed.
Correct.
I believe there's a lot of
We
time,
have
like
a lot of
4 hours.
time.
You have
Yeah,
tons
four
of
hours
time.
or
You have
something.
4 hours
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah. So
You you're especially happy to be in a place where time is split very equally. It's no longer mostly night. It's like half night, half day.
mm,
So you know
so
it's not gonna get dark until around 7.
It's artificial time.
I will
Exactly.
take them on a detour, and also during the detour, I will take a few alleyways,
Okay.
try to check them off.
Tell the gang what they see
Okay.
as they walk
So
around.
so um, I'm sorry in advance. So, but we will walk the long way around, and then I keep going straight, but I just go straight, passing where I supposed to be going to Crack House, and then turn into a alleyway down to a very smelly, stinky, puke filled alleyway that is near a bar or inn, and just continue on. Probably have a few stray, few people like in here, maybe homeless and whatnot. Continue on, and then I just keep turning left and then turning right, like almost aimlessly, but he knows where he's going.
Following the wise words of a powerful and a well-known bard called B Twice A, um, you go to the left, and every so often you see hands reach out to beg for money. You hear voices call out, "Please, just just a copper, just a copper. I need to feed my children." But all of these pass by because if you give one, you will have to give the rest, and if you give the rest, they all will swarm You grit your teeth.
Mm.
And whatever it is, because I don't know where Joe is, and he's the only one who caught the thing with a
Yeah.
very high perception.
And I'm tired. I'm unlikely to get that number with my current disadvantage. So
Exactly. So
really,
you do a bunch of feigns. Make me a survival check with
right.
advantage because Bosk is with you.
So I'll do it with normal rolls then, right?
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Right. So that's normal. Please give me a good number. No, it's a bad number. So it's 17.
17 is not bad, you know, considering.
Nah, it's just because it is reliable talent. Joe hates me for it.
Julian. Look, rogues at high level just do. You need to do what you need to do. Okay, that's what makes it fun.
Yeah.
Um, you duck and weave through all the spaces again, avoiding mouths that need food, voices that need help, but unimportant people in the grand scheme of things. And then you find yourself 4 houses away from Crags, which now you have to make a decision: go in or make another round.
Can I attempt to? I know I'm tired, but see if not or notice if that guy is still following us.
I'm gonna say that Valerius does give you whatever he got from the brief glimpse, and you know that it was a flash of tan fabric. So I
And
will make you roll uh at advantage to try and find this. So roll normally your perception.
normal. All right. Okay. Okay. Perception normal. What do I? Ooh.
Oh, knowing what you know, and sort of as you dodge and weave the other people, you keep an eye out for a tan fabric. It was a description that you got from Valerius from his message as he gave you Overwatch. And
Mm-hmm.
with that, you managed to get another glimpse. Make me a history check with advantage because this happened recently.
Okay. History with advantage. So also normal roll. That's
19.
that's good.
You jog your memory, and the person's face looks familiar. Just the night before, actually. And you're pretty sure that's Rifan, the guard who helped you into this place. Why is she following you? And just as you ask that question, you see a turtle peek out of the window and clock you, and then usher you in. And he about to say
Uh
something loud. You
oh
know.
and then I'm going to, because I'm assuming the lady guard Rifa is behind or like telling us should be behind us, right?
She's following you. She's like
So
pretty. She's a
distant
distance
behind.
away, but she
Mm,
has been following you expertly.
okay. So I'm not lifting my hand up, but my hand moved to the side of my stomach and lifts up a single finger, paw finger, um, and then my lips mouth the word shish, but without sound. And then I have a shifting left and right eyes, and then I look towards the left most corner of the eye, indicating like something is behind us, following us, so that I'm just keep moving. I'm not slowing down, but doing that sign.
This happens within a split second, and your old friend immediately understands what you're saying. In the midst of about to say a word, he instead makes like a like a hot kind of sound, and then he vomits out the window and then sticks
Oh,
his head back into the window.
okay.
He's always
Um,
been good at that kind of distraction. You're always surprised when he does that. He's gross.
He's gross. Too good. Then because she is still following, I'm going to do a very nasty, but if you are allowing me to attempt this,
Mm-hmm.
do this long way roundabout again. This time when we are passing the group of uh, beggars, I'm going to toss uh, 50 copper to the air. When
Ooh, brave. Um,
yeah, so
make me a flat d20 roll with
mhm.
roll me two d20s and take the higher one.
Okay, so 2d20. Uh, 2d20s. Let's see what I get. I got a 18 and a 13.
Mm,
18 did it.
18. 18 is very, very good. You gather your friends again, backtracking to the place with the most amount of beggars and vagrants in the area, and dig your hands into your pocket. First, you pick out one, and then you give to the person next to you. They thank you profusely. As you see more and more swarm towards you, you fling various amounts of copper into the air, and they descend upon you like ants on sugar as you make your way. Make me a, because there's so many people with you.
Mhm.
Everybody make me a dexterity, no, acrobatics check.
Oh no,
Oh
I'm
no.
gonna get squished.
Oh
Uh,
no.
Oh, 18 is good.
oh, that's good. That's good.
A
I'm
speaker will
16, so
grab
that's a
Ven
lot.
and B-roll and do that.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Um,
Let's see. Acrobat.
uh, I have disadvantage still, right? Because this
Yes,
is.
you
Oh
have
my
this.
god. Oh,
Left.
that's why speaker's
24.
left.
24 is big.
Okay.
Can speaker use muscle instead?
Yeah, you're a bulky fellow. Go ahead.
Did it show up the one I
18?
needed?
Yep.
18 is good.
Oh,
Athletic.
Valerius disconnected.
Valerius
Okay,
is on the
Valerius.
ceiling. I don't think he needs to roll for
No,
this.
he's watching this happen. He also disconnected for a while. I don't know what is
Okay, so
happening.
the lowest of mine is 23 still.
23. Okay, very good. You narrowly avoid getting swamped, but you also manage to, you think, duck away fast enough to get rid of the person that's following you. You think.
Thing. Once this small or chaos in the alleyway happen, I grab the group and it's like run for it, and then I run as fast as I can towards Craig's place.
Right.
Speaker will carry Ven and B-roll and follow.
Okay.
And speaker will say though, speaker will say no.
Hmm?
If whoever it is keeps following, we may have to split.
Mm. I can. I'll tell you later, but I think I know who the person is following us.
You run.
Speaker will just follow because he's learned that Zikan doesn't reveal things easily.
Very secretive. Or just incapable of making conversation. What an odd person.
Communication is hard.
Communication is hard. He didn't go into mass comms. He went into engineering for a reason.
Mm.
Mm.
Um, you run. Second, you run, and following behind you are all your friends. Um, and as you reach the house, you scan for the last time. Make me another perception roll.
Is this regular or
This
disadvantage?
is regular.
Regular. Okay. First.
Can
Perception.
speaker try to?
Yes, speaker rolls normally.
Ooh, that's a natural one. Uh, am I able to burn my inspiration now?
I mean, it's still a 22.
Mm,
It's
Yeah,
entirely
it's
up
not
to
worth
you.
burning your inspiration
mm,
for a disadvantaged role that has reliable talent.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm right now. I have uh because last time my 22 doesn't spot her, so I'm not sure if it will spot her
Oh
now.
yeah,
Even
it's probably not gonna spot her even if you roll again, because it's probably not gonna be the big number that you need.
yeah.
So just not see her, it's fine. If they're following us, they're following us.
Mm.
We'll deal with it later. We don't have to deal with everything
Why is there a wisdom
Why
thrown at
save?
us.
why is
Sorry,
there a wisdom?
clicking on the thing is hard. Anyway, 19 is what I
Fair.
got for
Um,
perception.
22 and a 19. Coast looks clear. The people who are surrounding the area, because you haven't been away that long. You just made another circle around.
Mm-hmm.
They clock you again. One of them nods their head. Second, you quickly reach for the door,
Mm-hmm.
and you just need to push it. Thankfully, because Craig knows you and Craig knows the sign.
Mm-hmm.
And all of you duck in. It's this time dark, still dingy. The windows are all closed this time, and you see Craig in front of a small lamp. It's kind of creepy, honestly. Um,
Oh,
was
Speaker
somebody
will
home?
put the little kids behind him.
ah,
Welcome to Casa de Craig. Was somebody following you?
ah, wasn't expected someone to already following us,
Do you
but yes.
know what they look like?
Who was
I
it?
okay. Speaker, you might seen them before. The guard lady that let us in. I don't know why, but she's following us.
She's either corrupt and getting easy money, or she's in with a certain group of people.
Uh, well, regardless, if Valeris notice it and I can't, means that they are very good at doing roguish stuff, which is troubling for a guard.
She could be one, she could be on either side.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the person. So look out for that if you want to.
That's
Well,
worrying.
Very it
she probably knows that you noticed her then.
with that commotion, definitely. Uh,
He
but I
he brings out a
yes,
bunch of glasses. You don't know if how clean it is, and then he pours water. It's plain water.
have it been blessed by a paladin yet?
I
Don't
examine the water
worry, I added
and
some
then I drink the
alcohol.
water.
It should kill all the bacteria or bad stuff. I don't know if we found out about bacteria yet.
Hmm. No. I just slowly sip it and just let it stay in my mouth for a while.
It's astringent.
Ugh.
It's very aniseedy. Probably used some kind of
Hmm. Oh,
based type alcohol. Very aniseed.
right. Sorry to come in a hot entrance, as they call it.
Not like we have a choice anymore.
Hmm. Right. We were here to talk.
He looks at you.
Right. Right. The kids. What do you know about them? Is it job? Is it request?
It was a
Why
job that I had to take for money reasons. I was about to be kicked out and pushed into the poor districts. I cannot live like that. But
is it?
it
Uh,
was an escort thing. Apparently, I was supposed to bring some halflings to a location. No questions asked. They were all covered.
are they names? Not the person that is traveling with you. No, I don't think those names will matter. But the names of the quest that is supposed to be uh Return to when you have done the job.
He shakes his head. There was no return address. It was just pay when delivered.
Pay when delivered. Where it was delivered to.
That's the thing. I never got to finish the job. We went halfway past the um, central market and we were ambushed.
Mm.
I knew something
Right.
was wrong when I heard the halflings sound more like children. There were three of them.
Wait, three of them. Wait. Three of them. Three of them. Halfling. Um. Boss. I need a refresher. The prisoners in the lab. What were they?
Oh, you think you
They
think the
it's
test subjects ended up here?
yeah. Because I believe there were a halfling, right? Some or one of them was.
Um,
Is
Yes,
it?
there were.
One
two
halfling,
was
two children.
little, one war, yeah, one halfling and two children. But
Yeah, the halfling one I know for certain is one of them, but the two little girls, not sure what
They were
race.
human
Uh,
children.
human.
Speaker will ask, how long ago was this?
This was about 2 months ago.
It's not our people then.
Nah,
Like,
can't be
but
them.
there could be a trend though.
He nods.
A,
This
another
wasn't the
halfling?
only one. I was a part of that particular one, and then I swore off the jobs for a while. Took a bunch of odd jobs, having old ladies, crossroads, etc. But no more funny business. If I can't see that face, I ain't doing the job. I heard that there were more cases like this. I also heard there were a bunch of families with children where their parents
Where
had
were you
passed.
supposed to escort them to?
Just to the
Originally.
police station in the northeast.
Wait, from where?
From the central market.
From the market to the police station
He nods.
in this town. In this town?
He nods.
Okay, something is fishy going on.
Apparently, they were receiving, from what I heard, they were receiving these people and they had a meeting to go to and they were afraid that something bad was going to happen. That's why they hired me. But what I didn't expect was to hear chirping of the young.
Okay, any
Who or
identify?
what ambushed you?
Yeah,
I
any
couldn't
identify
tell.
features? Any cloaks of similar colors that they are using?
He shakes his head. I didn't see much. There was a lot of smoke. There was a lot of darkness as well. And by the time I could see or moved out, they were gone. It was quiet
Are
too.
quite wait. Quite,
You
okay.
know how if we get into a fight, there will be sounds of people punching and
Yes.
kicking
Yes.
and heaving.
Mm.
It was quiet. Aside from also, the voices of the people around wondering why is it so smoky? Why is it
Mm.
so dark?
So I can. I don't want to rule out the silent. A spell wasn't used. Spell definitely has been used there.
Your guess is as
Um.
good as mine.
This is troubling. In the center of the market in the broad daylight.
It was on the way to the police station. You know the one with your best friends.
Ah, you know what happened to him? I know he's got fired.
He
Anyway, that's
shrugs.
not the important stuff right now. But
Hmm. Were people hurt in the ambush?
I wasn't hurt when everything sort of fell silent again. Everybody was just looking at wondering why there was so much smoke. There was a lady trying to fan the smoke away. Those kids were gone. The two guards with me confused as well.
the guards are the mercenaries, not
Who were the
the.
two guards?
You know, I don't remember their faces, but they should be around, doing odd jobs.
This do you have description, or if you remember how they look like, orcs or
He
whatever
shakes their
race
head.
they were?
You know how many people come in and come out of this city? That's like asking for a needle in the haystack.
Okay, right. So,
Who hired you?
I don't know.
that's the
You know,
thing.
you don't really, well, I don't really ask a lot of questions when I see something that says go from point A to the police station.
And how did you get the job?
Hearsay.
Postings.
I was at a bar one
So,
day and somebody was like, hey, you look like you had time. And I was like, I do have time.
so I want to be clear. They didn't pick you, but in particular, just because you have skill, some
He
sort
shakes
of
his head.
skill that.
It wasn't even that much if I was thinking about it, like 12 silver pieces. I was like, this is easy money. It should be easy. It's only 12 silver pieces.
Okay,
Hmm. Which bar was it?
Oh,
we might
it's the one that
go
you
and
got
visit
me from. And then
that.
he mentions to Bosk and Zekin.
Right. Okay. So I guess we
Just a
will
bar.
pay that bar a visit then, because bar they usually goes around rowdy people. Maybe they were looking for low life to do some odd jobs for them.
You can go there by yourself. I'm trying to sleep off this stupor and then continue where I left off last night.
Right. Do keep your heads up. I'm not sure if that person's seen your face or know we are coming in here. The one that's following us, I mean. So,
An arm goes to put itself on your shoulder but falls short and then rests on your elbow instead and a pat. And he goes, look, if it's time to go with all the stupid shit that I've been doing all my life and whatever's left of this aging old body, if it's time, it's time. I ain't gonna argue with.
don't don't say that. You're just 40 years old. It's not that old.
Feels like I've been living forever. Anyway, it's not my story to
Speaker will
tell.
squint at him. Does he look 40?
He looks way older for a turtle. With all the alcohol that you've heard the conversation. You're like, oh, this is like this guy is pickled. Like he should not look this old for a turtle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm. You're old. You're younger than we thought.
He's my age, so I'm not sure why this
You
happens to.
look. You're 40.
Yes, I am.
You're 40.
Uh, yes, I am. Why? Okay, I don't look like that, but I am 40.
To tell, isn't it?
Gone?
Consider he's still a youthful cat.
and he an old drunk.
That is correct.
How did you two even meet each other?
Oh, we were together. Um, a high enough insight can tell that he is looking to Zekin for lead, for some kind of lead. Like, do we tell these people? Do these people know?
Mm, I not to uh crack and pull out a stone. No, well, the rock. Yeah, the bone stone that Master became right now. They know about this stuff.
Are we gonna throw dice? What is that?
Oh, right. He turned to this. Supposed to be dust.
Uh, Confusion flashes past his currently sobering face.
Seeker
You
will
want
say that I've been traveling with him for a while and I still don't make heads or tails.
That's
they know about Robert.
understandable.
Don't they know
So,
about
so
Robert?
you
Don't worry about
know
it.
about our uh, mentor. For want of a better word, he wasn't a very good person, but he was a decent teacher.
You mean he's not a voice in his head?
No, Robert. And then Van speaks up. This is the good Robert, not the bad one, right? There's two Roberts. There's the one
No,
that we
no, no,
saw
no,
in the
no, no, no.
stones,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
then the
yeah.
fat one.
Mm, yeah, yeah. No, not the one. Not my teacher. The fat one. Not the fat
So
one.
this teacher Robert is a real person and not a voice in his head.
Yes. He used to be, and he starts motioning like a very generic like height for a human male. He used to be about yay high, taught us how to do the ins and outs of side businesses, if you know what I mean.
This Robert, not a voice, has something to say to you.
To me, we became estranged long before they left.
And apparently, Master is been hunting. Well, hunting as clinging to me. So I don't think he has been like hunting other people.
Actually,
To
why
my
don't you
knowledge.
start from the beginning?
Right. Let's from the beginning then. Right. We were orphans, street urchin, anything you can say. Like we're just two kids on a street. Robert pick us up, teach us of the ways, but obviously he has his reason why he pick us up. Won't go into details, and then uh, yes, and then years pass. We mature. We know how to do our stuff. I got a job that is directed to me for me to do something that I'm good at, killing. Not knowing who I'm killing. That's the part, the reason why he is dead now.
You're good at killing.
Well, I am until I see you guys. Not sure I'm that good at killing now compared to you guys.
Suffice it to say that my friend here is adept at what he does in the shadows, not necessarily anything else. That includes socializing.
Mm,
So So did someone trick you?
Yes, I managed to find out who. I managed to track him. He is also part of the other, the political guy, that one, uh, guy that is also corrupted. That was supposed to be our spy, our inside person. It's supposed to be one of us, but he turned.
Double agent?
Yes, he gave me a location and a person, and that's what I did. And I shoot my shot, not knowing who that arrow is pointing at. I found that person. I killed him. It did took 20 years to find and kill him. Not really hard to find, but to get into his fortress, which is now that Fat Soul's fortress. Kill him. Didn't manage to get much out of him because I was rage and I didn't ask much question. So I got my revenge. That's it. And then years pass. I got another request, almost as same as what request to kill my master, to come out to search and kill U3. Well, U3 as in like um the doctor, the what's the nickname again that was given? The doctor, the uh
Yeah, we get the idea.
but
When you
yeah,
mention
exactly.
the doctor, the blah blah blah, you see that Craig's eyes go wide. It's also very bloodshot, but in essence,
Mm.
it goes wide, and he goes, what do you mean, the doctor?" And then the other two, and then he looks at the
See,
rest of you, and goes, "Are we in trouble?"
speaker looks back to Deacon and goes, "Who gave you the job this time?"
Another anonymous like last time. I didn't found out who gave me that the name and the job,
But
but
do
it
you think
is
it's the same person
is
or another,
the
like
same.
a different anonymous client?
Yeah, it's a different anonymous client because I killed the previous one.
Okay,
I
so
think
not
someone tried to
affiliated
get
with
you killed through these requests.
that.
That's not surprising. He's a very good assassin.
I have been in Robert's doorstep for a very long time. Maybe he knows and try to get me killed. That is also a reason as well. Maybe.
He looks at the rest of you. I've been wondering why you would, you would willingly come back here after all that has been done. Your head's on the chopping block. Nobody can help you here.
Yeah,
Why are you
I know.
back?
The missing kids is concerning to me, and I'm thinking that it might have something to do with her.
Who is her?
Oh, I don't say
The name.
the name. I don't say the name, but you know what I'm who I'm talking to about.
The one in Icewood.
She could have anyone she wanted from anywhere, so why here? What's so special about these children?
Shrugs.
I don't know what's so special about the three prisoners as well.
I feel that if I knew, I would have been dead a long time ago.
Mm.
Well, I guess we have to find out then.
And
When the child made noise, did it sound different?
Oh, the child, I don't even know what gender. They're still at the squeaky age where they all sound the same. It was
But did
more
it
like
sound
a
normal?
yelp, a shush, and then a silence. That's what I remember before, swinging for my life and exiting whatever that was.
Mm-hmm.
But they were gone just right then and there.
So the three of you were to bring these halflings to the police station.
He nods.
Oh, the halflings were just there when you found them? No one handed them over?
They were walking with the other two, silent as all hell. So I was just here going to be an extra body to make sure nobody hassles them. I figured these were some people under protection going to the police station to maybe give information about criminals, etc., etc., and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
These things happen
How
a lot in the city.
hmm, how law abiding is that police station?
He looks at Zekin. Well, my buddy Zach and I can attest to the fact that they are moral to a point, but they are still people, and people can be swayed by money, by power.
You just from the guards outside, you already know that not all of them abide by the rules to a T. Money still talks.
As in, you don't have anyone inside the station?
Uh, Master taught us not to get much into the station stuff unless those are rookies. Then rookies talk a lot, but you don't be friends with them. I be friends with one, and it got him fired. So see how far that gets.
Socially inept or not, I don't mess with the police. I'm an outlier. If they didn't want me around, they would have kicked me out if I caused trouble. This is a safe place. I want to remain in here for as long as I live, which might be until tomorrow, who knows?
It's just 40. No,
Look, relax, these are jokes. He takes a sip of his cup.
your jokes is a bit too dark, like this room.
If I were to turn on the lights, then too many things would become illuminated, and then I'll be sad.
Hmm.
But that's besides the point.
Right.
Y'all being followed by a
Guard.
assailant, a guard. A guard? What kind of guard?
The the gate, the guards that guards the gate.
I don't understand. Did you give her, or did you give them money? You know how
Well,
they can be once they get a taste of the good. They might be after you because, you acquire some
oh,
goods that they might have.
all right.
Extortion.
So blackmail then.
Maybe, perhaps, if I were in their shoes and somebody gave me a good tip, I'd be following them around too.
Right, right. So, if I can, we should talk to Valeris and see how we can see what to deal with this lady.
Suddenly, his stomach grumbles. I'm sorry, I haven't had anything to eat. And then Van
Oh,
goes,
right.
I have a pastry, if you want. It's about
Not
half a bag loaf.
not from there. I tap
Too
her
late.
hand.
The turtle takes it. I appreciate it. Nom.
Yeah, yeah, disgusting as ever. All right. Well, a lot of vague informations, not enough clear form ones.
I'm sorry I
Oh,
can't be more help, but after that scenario, I couldn't. I'm living on the last of my
So
available
that was
funding.
2 months ago.
He
But
nods.
when was the latest incident?
He shakes his
that
head.
you heard of?
I've been
No.
not keeping my head to the ground. You have to understand. I haven't been the best person to be around.
Sha,
Yes.
I might be remembering wrong, but can I roll for history check for character to remember? Because last I remember when I was talking and asking around, there were recent case few weeks ago, right?
Yes, yes. You definitely know this. You don't have to roll for a history check. You
Okay.
know that there were very recent cases. In fact,
Mm.
the from what you heard from outside, going
Mm-hmm.
inside and then all the whispers on the streets, because you've been walking a fair bit in and around town. You've been hearing people talk about the missing child. There was one just 3 days ago. It seems that two go
Yeah,
missing every week now. Um,
because I remember talking to the market, the group of, I think it's also a lady at the market that was talking aloud, that was saying about the missing children as well.
Yep, 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 yep. But you caught a
Good.
few. Like it hasn't slowed down to the point
Mm.
where you're like, there can't be that many children. There is.
Okay, so I
Mm.
will turn to speaker and say, there are still quite a lot of recent um, cases about missing children. I
Is
heard
Joe
that.
still not online?
No, he is in a phone call
Why?
with his
Yeah,
aunt because some
yeah,
family
Can we
drama.
yeah,
just
family
put
stuff.
down because I have an inkling I know what's going on now.
Okay, okay, okay.
Do,
And
do we know a certain child sold power technology, guys?
yeah, well, he
Well,
is
they don't need
busy right now.
children souls,
Hmm?
No,
right?
the thing
Doesn't
is,
it run off any souls?
they can,
Uh,
but
there's a different size for those things.
wait, is adult more bigger?
No, I mean the
Adult souls
the
are larger.
adult souls are twice the size. Halfling souls are just one third. No.
Oh,
Um the thing about the soul powered gems, from what Valerius would have told you, is that they seem to have perfected soul extraction before they used child souls in the before times, because they were pure and because children were easier bought and sold. They didn't argue as much because the family was like, go with these people. Um,
Okay.
but now it's
It,
kidnapped. So that's
was
the
there
problem.
some project or aspect in which purity mattered?
not unless you want to join the
We
Catholic Church, but jokes, jokes. These are jokes. Don't come at me. Um, not that you know of, but you also know that just in general, when it comes to magic, children are really good as tributes.
Yeah,
Mm.
so it's like either the Riker crappy project has found a new
They're
headway into this,
smaller and
or
easier to
she's
kidnap.
starting a scholarship again.
Yay, scholarship.
well, you call it
Wait,
scholarship. Yeah.
actually, how long do Tabaxi live?
I'm gonna
Same
say
as human years.
human years.
Yeah,
They
same as human
mature
years.
a lot faster, but they age to
Mm.
about human years.
What if Imadil passed away and now she's looking for replacements? Just like she
I
looks for
mean, if
replacements.
if Amadil was dead, she would have been dead a long time ago, and there've been like
Yeah.
probably two and a half replacements at the moment.
But that's
Probably.
an interesting thought. Like she just keeps looking for replacements over and over or something.
This is Imadil, this is Beamadil, this is Seamadil, this is Demadil.
But with this many kids, being a sacrifice or like body?
I'm suspecting like the Riker stuff a bit more, but
Oh,
anyway, that's our character. Back to in character.
Yeah.
I was just gonna interject. Like he hears all this. Like, excuse me, what sacrifice? Excuse me.
Nah,
Yeah.
that's our character.
And
But anyway,
he's just drinking water.
Okay.
did we remember? I think did they mention that some part of the city had more children going missing and some places did not?
Uh, I think Chicken has been hearing more stuff that the
Hi,
kid.
sorry about that.
No
Okay,
worries.
no
Welcome
worries.
back. Okay. TLDR, you are talking to the turtle. We need we have visualization of the person that was stalking you.
Okay.
But they disappeared. Zekin threw a bunch of money to a bunch of vagrants and they turned it into distraction. And you are now
Oh.
at Turtle House.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we have to
Okay.
be careful about how we leave. But right now, the turtle has confirmed that he got hired for random odd job, escorting open quotes halflings from the market square to a police station, and then they made like kid-like noises when there was an ambush. So yeah, that was like 2 months ago, and I think kids are still going missing.
Okay, Shah, can you correct me if I'm wrong, but the information that Zikan had or gathered is that kids are missing more often in the like the central area, the city here, than in the outskirts because the lady in the outskirts that has children says it's more safe here than there. Is it something?
Mm, from what you heard, the hearsay,
Mhm.
again, this is very choppy because,
Yeah, just hearsay. Yeah.
people gossiping tends to change a lot of things. What you have heard is there's, kids are going missing more often. Um, there, there have been waves within the middle income to the lower income families or lower income areas. Uh, you're not sure if they are in the farming district, but you haven't heard anybody complain about rich kids going missing. Aside
Okay.
from the usual assassination,
Casual assassination.
casual,
Casual
because you
assassination.
have to get to the politically inclined somehow.
Hmm.
And as second, you know this. You've done this many times. There have many children of rich people who have lost an ear.
Hmm.
Mary's misbehaving. Please assassinate
Please
her.
assassinate.
Oh no.
I'd need you to cut her hair from 200 meters away
Okay.
just to scare her.
Okay.
Question: we're still talking to Torto, yes?
Yes.
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 And you.
Here's the thing. You are still outside.
Oh, I'm still outside.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I don't know what you
Would you
want to
like
do.
to come
Oh
inside?
yeah, would you like
Okay.
to come inside or
Uh.
what would you like to do?
Never mind.
I.
If that's the point when I notice that there's someone tailing us, I'll just sit there. I'll just like message the party and just say like, "Hey, I'm gonna stay outside to make sure X person or X persons don't come snooping around back." So Valeria's just gonna find a place to perch and just activate stealth mode. Should I be
We
rolling for
think
stealth?
it might be one of the guards from
n-
immigration.
Nothing, but Zikan has a very clear what you call.
He knows.
Uh.
Second is like,
Yeah.
wait,
He
I know
knows.
this face.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the
Yeah.
guard that accepted the bribe.
It's
Yeah.
Rifan.
Ah,
It's,
okay.
it's the lady guard that Valerius talked to that
It's the
accepted the
lady
bribe.
guard that Valerius gave like a whole bag of gems.
it wasn't
And
that.
apparently she can stealth at DC 28.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's sin.
So yeah. So that's a problem if there is a guard that know how to stealth at DC-28.
I'm just gonna picture her as like the female officer villain from Madagascar.
I
Oh
don't even know that one.
no.
Female officer villain. I'm gonna have to rewatch this.
Uh.
Anyway,
Yeah. Okay.
anything in particular you're doing? Because I'm assuming that you relay this information between all of you. You know that is Rifan. You are now perched at the top somewhere, hidden from view. Make me your Heidi stealth check.
Heidi.
Uh.
25.
One.
25, very good.
One message that I will If the message cannot reply, right? Message cannot reply.
Can
You can reply.
it's immediate. It's
It's just
like call and call back. You have that
Okay,
one
so
moment of
okay,
like
so
Marco
since
Polo.
I want to have at least tell Valeris that likely she either tells us for getting being tipped off, or she is looking for a reason to blackmail us because we gave her gems and think we are very rich.
interesting. Okay, Valeris will
We
we'll
think
find a
we're very
we'll find a
rich.
part that he can hide where it overlooks like the main alleyways or areas that
There
the
there
kids have
are a
access to.
lot of ledges with sunken windows that you can duck into in the shadows.
Okay.
Especially with the light overhead. The shadows are what is that word? Uh they don't change.
Oh,
They're static. Static shadows because there's
Because
no
the sun
sun.
is there's
right.
only
It's
one
just light.
light source.
Right. I remember now. Okay, cool. Okay, Valeris is just standing there like, okay, I'll just keep
Okay.
Overwatch and wait for
So
everyone to come back.
speaker will if like during one of the messages he'll ask Valerius back like, so are there any projects that need a whole ton of children?
Valerius will continuously spam message back all the details on the project that got him into this entire mess in the first place. The one where he purposely ripped out a soul and put it into floaty.
But that was because you need a pure soul, right? And kids are more pure.
Yeah, but that was still like a long time ago. That was my not my initiation project, but confirmation project to officially become like part of the Rikers.
Do they still need
Well,
pure souls?
I mean,
The
I
creatures that we fought and the gems that we got, you do you think those because okay, I not sure if you I told you this, but the souls from the golems, the robots that we fought a few weeks ago,
mhm,
yeah, the those souls doesn't seem like
like
normal.
they're
They're
like
not normal.
they're congealed or whatnot, right? Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
The
they've
ectoplasm,
become
they have
jello.
merged. They're just
It is
goop now.
it's
Yeah,
jello soul now. Okay, but
yeah.
DM, with that information and whatnot, can Valerius deduce that while like the automatons are still being used like the congealed type of souls, but then normal souls from children would probably have a different function? Yes? No? Is there
Um,
a check I can make
you
to determine this?
you are not entirely sure. You don't have to make a check because
Conjecture.
this is all conjecture. This is all in your mind. You have no way to confirm this as of yet.
Hmm.
You don't think. Hang on. Let me check something. Let me check something.
Cast sending to Erin and ask her what children's souls are good
You
for.
you have
No.
you have 10 knowledge points for Project Moth. Would you
Yes.
like to use one to answer this question?
Sure, why not? We have 10.
Okay,
We can afford to lose one.
I will bring it down to 9. You know definitely because of the reading that you have done that there have been no significant changes in the constructs per se based on the purity, quote unquote, of these souls. It doesn't matter how young or how old these souls are as long as they can cycle through over and over again through the spires.
Interesting.
What is unknown is whether these souls will remain unchanged. But extrapolating from what you learned from Zekin, they seem to have changed. How? And how terribly so? You cannot answer that.
So would it be prudent to assume that them? Okay, hang on. I need to refresh my memory real quick.
Well,
When did
we do
the?
know for a fact that Floaty did change personality after being abused for so long.
That is true. That is true.
Floaty
Okay.
died again.
Floaty.
Yeah,
Floaty
and this
died again. And
I
then
believe this is the purest soul
okay,
that
okay.
I can
Let me
gather.
let me tell you exactly what happened to Floaty meta knowledge. player knowledge, not character knowledge, okay? So imagine you're a robot powered by a soul in a gem, and that gem is that soul is considered just operations running. No real personality, no real emotions, just like baseline, you are a child. That's it. And then the gem gets smashed and you are released and you realize that you have all these complicated emotions. At the same time, you are being ripped apart from that gem and you're about to be flung into some kind of horrible swirling mass of more souls that don't seem kind of friendly. And at the same time, there's a cat person searing, looking deep into your soul, and then grabbing you, and now you're a tiny teddy bear.
Fair.
And then you're floaty again, and you have emotions, and you're scared.
Thank
That's
you for laying that out beautifully, dear.
this, this kid is like 4 years old, going, "What the fuck?"
So
PTSD to
not
the max.
originally the kid is supposed to be a battery, but now they came back with
Now he
all
is
their
a real
emotions.
boy, sort of.
Yeah, yeah.
Pinocchio. Oh god. Okay, so with that meta knowledge in mind, can Valerius deduce that okay, maybe it's not for the fact that the souls are not pure, but more that they're becoming more unstable.
Yes.
They're okay, good to know.
That deduction seems to be in line with what Zekin has told you about his feelings on those things.
Okay, interesting. So Valerius will like share this
Cool.
information with the party. He's like, okay, he's fairly certain about X and X and X not being the case, but he does bring up the point that, okay, maybe they're collecting new souls from the children because the ones that's currently in quote unquote circulation are too corrupted to be used or degraded.
Mm. So
So
it's not infinite then.
it's not
Okay,
a reusable
let me
energy.
put this in perspective. What's happening now? Valerius is outside. He's communicating with one person, and that one person is
Yeah.
spacing out. And Zekin is talking to the turtle, and the turtle is watching speaker space out and mumble every so often. And the turtle looks at Zekin and is like, is your friend okay? He looks like he's
Yeah.
having a stroke.
Oh no. He's called speaker for a reason.
Oh, so this is normal.
That yeah, this is normal.
Okay. Continue.
I can lie properly fine to a friend.
He takes this as is. Like he's not even like there's weirder things out there.
Now we all take turns with the voices in our head.
No.
He's like, I don't think I like that at all.
He thought that me talking to master was voice in my head, so
That
it's fair.
understandable.
Hmm.
And then he looks at Van and Biro. Do you also have voices in your head? Is this a cult?
No.
I think they're both the normal ones.
And then they both shake their heads and they're looking at speaker because they're listening to speaker as well. Like there's a conversation happening. And then the van goes, we have another person outside and they're probably having a conversation right now. Oh, that makes a whole lot more sense.
What, you don't buy the talking to yourself nonsense?
I did about 2 seconds ago before this kind young lady told me the truth. I appreciate it. I also
Hmm.
know that you're an asshole.
No.
The cat lies.
Indeed.
The cat lie. Uh,
Speaker will address the turtle at this point and says, "Are there any from your group still left?"
He shakes his head. Again, those two I don't recognize. It's not from the past. They're not from any circles that I
No,
go
no,
in.
not the job.
The
The the Robert business.
the robber business.
the two of us.
The master, not the fat one.
No, no, the master. Yes.
I
It's
I became
confused. I understand.
I
Yeah.
became estranged from master at the age of 20 because I knew he was fucked up.
Cool.
I didn't want none to do with it, but I also became one of the people that went down that road, mercenary work. I kept in touch with Zach because he's sort of like my brother, but that's it.
Yeah. So
Not,
just the
not,
two of us.
not.
You had coin, would you leave the city?
He shakes his head. This city is safe. Out there, I don't think I would survive. For long, anyway. Here you have warmth, you have some sort of shelter, you have food in excess. It might not always be good, but at least you have things. Some people are kind here.
You
Most
know
people.
any notable kind ones?
He just gestures blanketly. Everybody in this neighborhood will help in some situation or other to their own capacity. Like I'm helping you right now.
Which is why I walk this path most of the times.
He nods. Look, the people here ain't bad. They're just trying to live. Heck, if I could live in Ice Road, I would, but they don't let riffraff like me in at all. Hey, they wouldn't even have my stench in the villages nearby. What was that? Gold field? Fields of wheat. Nah, they run me out faster than you can say anything.
Hmm. Sometimes it feels like this place is the only safe place.
He nods. I
Yet
tell you, it's a trap. If you could make it
it
out,
is.
by all means. But this is where I live. This is safety for me.
To be honest, I kind of feel like everywhere is a trap, even here. Just that this is a more comfortable trap.
Wait, how long have children been missing?
Like, how long
Mm,
have they been going missing? Or
Yes.
uh, from his stories, 2 months, even up
No.
until recently, there
Before
was.
that?
Um, Shah, do I need to roll history to know that, or have I heard
Yes, please
anything
roll
about
me a
that?
history check because this is going back into your memory to see if you will remember anything from like exactly.
Okay.
What if the
So,
purpose of this place is to gain children?
Dun dun dun.
okay.
I
So I'll
I
roll
don't
with disadvantage
understand.
because I am tired. Disadvantage 1, disadvantage 2. That is
17
a
or
17. Oh, sad.
we take it,
um,
we take it.
17 is so good. You're not trying to pass a massive DC. This is just digging your memory.
All
Um,
right.
you don't remember when you left if there were missing children. So this must have started after you left. But you're also
Right.
trying to
Well,
dig your brain for any notable situations where there would be reason for children to go missing.
mm,
Something points you towards the direction of maybe a renegade activity, but the last renegade activity was 60 years ago with Edom.
Well, speaker will mention now. So your master had a thing for taking in orphans. Were there others like him?
Well, with the two of us, it was just Master, but we weren't told about anyone else. And again, I left very early in the days.
And from what I have learned from him after he left, after Craig left, the s- the people that he keep in touch with, he don't he don't even tell me. There are groups of people that he works with that likely do what the renegade do 60 years ago about the tower incident.
Make me another history check, please.
Another disadvantage. One, twice. Ooh, this is nice.
Ooh, 20.
Was
Very
you
nice.
was your master part of the resistance?
Yes.
Yes, that I can tell you. Yes.
Having heard that question, it does jog your memory a bit. If only to sort of ping you in the right direction. There were situations where you were left at home to deal with the paperwork or to pick up the money, the payment, and he would be off doing something else. And for many of the times when you did follow, before he would catch you, he was accompanying little people.
My eyes squints a little bit. There is one occasion when I tried to follow. I did notice that my master was with small people.
Those
I'm not
those
sure if they are kids or just small race folk.
I didn't know he had maybe he found more children to take care of, like us, training for the future.
Maybe.
Maybe
I'm,
someone followed that tradition.
I'll give the benefit of a doubt that master likes to have many ways of keeping the tradition alive. But I'm not sure.
Hmm. w- Interesting. Children were being brought to the. Wait. What if the children being brought to the police station were children being returned from his services to be turned back to the authorities and they got re-rescued?
No, if they are children, they should be as old as us now. If back in when I was following them, or even slightly younger, maybe 20 to 30 years old, but nowhere near that is still kids. Right, if they are long, uh, if they have long lifespan creatures, maybe they are still kids. Elves, maybe, but we don't see elves anywhere around.
Zakin, you
So
know
yeah,
that elves are so few and far in between. Half elves, even more. No, elves even more than half elves. Half elves are seen as a commodity more than anything. Um,
mm,
so much that when Gunlaug turned into her half elf friend outside, she was swarmed immediately because they were seen as people in somewhat of a position of power. And from what you know, from news, from just general knowledge, most, if not all, elves live in Ice Root.
Okay. Because he was
Interesting.
thinking any creature, any race of long living that is short, but no one, not even elves are short in stature. Besides dwarf and uh, halfling gnomes, those things, those yeah. But we haven't seen a gnome.
Uh,
But yes, yeah. So I'm not sure if they are kids or just another long living race.
So, what do we do with this information?
The only way to get more information is through the tavern that cracks often go. Maybe they are still looking for, because kids are still going missing, so they are probably still looking for people doing odd jobs for them there to
that
protect the
honestly,
kid
that
cargo.
that part made no sense to me. If it was important that the kids be brought somewhere, why hire randoms?
But that is
Greg nods. No matter how
Why take the
stupid I
chance
am.
with the randoms?
what are they trying to gain from getting randos to do that? An audience to make a scene?
Shrug.
I think there's two ways to find out more. One is to station a watch of our own where the kids tend to go missing. The other is to take a closer look into that police station.
I This is just my look, my idea, but you guys can, or even speaker can oppose that. Is to go to that tavern and see if any of those mouthy guide asking to do odd jobs for protecting kids or deliver goods. Because if we are in the middle, we probably can see what really goes down when it strikes.
Well, it's not like we have a lot of time anyway, and I don't think I'll be too useful for something like that. I don't mind going to the tavern to just hang out until our appointment tonight.
We are
And
being followed.
we are being followed, yes. And
Have you
I
considered that maybe you should talk to the person that's following you for a reason? If you don't move, they might just come to you.
know the bar is still a place that we can talk to that person. Oh, Valerius is typing. I'm waiting.
Valerius has
Not
stopped
Oh
typing.
no, 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 it's fine.
okay. We
Oh,
Valerius is just staring at people playing like, ah, yes, I've. He's playing bingo. It's like he's playing like bingo with like what's it called? Like, okay, I've seen a person with a toupee. I've seen a person with a hat. I've seen a person with a red dress.
So yeah, we can go to a tavern and still talk to her or approach her.
Yeah, I can get a drink and take a nap in one of the booths.
I do want to
Approach
say
who?
that after today and then a couple of hours later, how DM, how long is our disguise after today and how
you
much
lose
more?
it at 6 a.m.
Oh, literally tomorrow in the morning we
Yes.
wake
Yeah,
up, it's just gone.
yeah. It just
Okay,
you don't know how she's gonna pick it up, but she said it's on loan and it will disappear after 7 days.
okay. So I would say like, so after today, my face will be revealed and there's a hit list on me.
We
You
are
know,
not staying in here after today.
Yes.
maybe it's the
So
first time you can consider shaving all that hair. Nobody could tell it was you.
have you seen a naked cat without fur before? That's disgusting.
Yes,
Or it might be a
I
Oh,
have.
trend.
oh. And the weather outside, God, no, no, hell no.
I was joking. But
I
if you
know you are.
wanted outfits and such, I'm sure there will be various places that you can consider purchasing at.
Mm. You know, I considered dyeing my entire body in a different color.
And that can't be good for your fur.
That
No,
would take a
it won't.
while.
Tonight, I think we just exit back to the fair.
That is something to consider. I'm sure Zach can find a way out easy. He's been through this many times.
Oh, yes.
How? Wait, how did you
No.
get in here? They wouldn't have
Um.
let you
We
in just like that. You don't have a key pass.
Oh, we
we
do.
had some help.
He is very surprised.
Um. Sure. When talk and he talk about key pass, can I, since it was a very rush job when was doing the delivery, can I take a look at the the card or whatever thing was handed to me? That I want to uh, identify using my eye, like just to, not like magical means, but let's see what it is. Is it a pass? Is it a
Oh, the fob, the identification piece of wood.
the yeah, the one that the guy gave me in the post office?
Oh, the post office.
That one, not the
Oh, okay, the post office one.
yeah,
You
because he gave.
scrutinize it. Do you scrutinize it in front of our buddy here?
I will try to scrutinize it as sneakily as possible. So I'm going to turn and then like look down my person like something, just oddly, just to like take a take a peek what it is, because it
You
was
turn around.
quite rough. Yeah.
You
Out
turn
of
around.
character, I feel so sorry that this guy considers you a brother.
It's okay.
Haciendo?
They're both chuckleheads. They're both idiots in their own way. When the father is an idiot, the children will be idiots also.
Trust me, he's not the intelligent one as
No,
well.
no, he's very stupid. But
Yes.
he's not stupid enough to not see you turn around. Like
Yeah, he
you're
was seeing
very
me turn
tall.
around.
He watches you turn around, and then you see a head sort of. You know how turtle heads become very long,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
and then it just circles around your elbow. Like, what are you doing?
I just put a paw in his face, like, no.
What are you doing?
Give me a moment.
Zikan, do you trust him or not? You came all the way here.
I trust him, but I just want to make sure this is not something that will get us in trouble.
Maybe if we looked at it together.
All right, right, right. Fine.
Anything could get us in trouble at this point.
I pull out the slip that I take from the post office guy, and just put it and draw the light where I think he has a lantern or something like that, so I can see closer like what this is, what sort of slip this is.
Okay. You didn't know what was slipped into your pocket essentially until you picked it out. It is a rectangular, thin piece of metal sheet. You're not sure if it's
Mhm.
it's thin. Maybe a thin piece of copper sheet, and emblazoned very lightly. Like you have to scrutinize in this dim light that it does have some semblance of the resistance resistance symbols. No names in
Oh,
particular, but very different from yours.
so this is a very thin copper piece
Yeah,
of
and if you sneeze too hard, it might fold.
uh huh. Name card.
Is it anything more than that? Like, is it a coded message or something?
Make me
I
an investigation check.
yeah. I if there's if there's anything
Oh no!
He's fallen.
Re- Technical difficulties. Do 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 do. Does anybody else
22
want to
nonetheless.
make? Oh, okay. What you were
Yeah,
saying?
speaker
We
wants to
lost you at
Yeah, because it'll be stupid for them to send you an ID card with nothing further.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, I
So like,
roll.
look, investigation.
Yeah,
Investigation.
I roll already. Yeah.
If anybody is in the vicinity of you, like looking over your shoulder, and you have any particular skills, you can roll investigation as well.
Valerius is outside.
No, Valerius cannot
Yeah.
do this. You're looking at people.
Valerius is
Okay,
like,
right now, you watch somebody stumble out of a bar
Here,
and
But
trip.
boss can.
nothing to me. I can have it. I can give it.
Okay, boss. Okay,
Oh yeah, I
22.
only needed a net 20 for that.
Wow. What was it? 20, 22, and 24. That's pretty good, actually. The symbol of the resistance that you have on you is very different from the one that Adem had. Is very different from the one that Zekin knows that is yours, that is Master's. But very similar. And there's no real running away from the symbol that Valerius had multiple times going, "This is Rikers. I am Rikers. I am Rikers. Look at me.
This is my badge.
This is my badge. Look at it. It's
Look
the
at
same
my
as my
employment
badge. Look at
card.
it." It's just a different flourish. I have a sticker for this one thing. You see? You see?
I want to see what the resistance badge looks like. I want to see what's its design.
So he's gonna post up the original Rikers symbol, and then every resistance has changed it. Even the name is different. Like from Rikers, it'll be like the Strikers, or it will be derivatives of, and they don't know each other. They're like, "Oh, who are you?"
Oh, they truly have no idea of the origins of the Rikers then.
The older ones maybe, but the younger ones, you know how when something gains momentum, the original meaning is lost.
Yeah, it's like they probably don't think it's a baby soul using organization.
No.
Sorry, I disconnected after boss roll his initiative. Her initiative.
It's a tonsil.
Investigation. Sorry.
It's a mouth.
It-
It's an open mouth of a snake. It is a clock. It
An
is.
open mouth of a snake.
It's like Wah! It is an open mouth of a duck.
A duck? What? A snake now? A duck?
Meh. It's just an open mouth. It's a diamond. You know when mouths open, it's like meh.
So it's
Um,
like the Riker symbol.
Yeah,
like
so
a
that's the
tonsil.
Riker logo, but in different ways. So the center might be a fire or like a different shape, or maybe
One
the
of them
line is not
like
there.
upside down.
Maybe sometimes upside down. Maybe
Yeah.
even a
But
circle
Riker is a
version.
diamond. A Riker is a diamond shape, right?
Yes.
It's one of it on its side like a square. These are all fake.
I just slightly tilt a little bit. Now it's a square.
And the band name is Sing It.
Yeah.
But
Um,
does it have any message besides that? Does it
there
have like
doesn't
an
seem
encoded
to be
message?
any message, but this is something that Zekin knows. Usually when you receive a calling card like this from a different faction, a different renegade group, is usually an invitation to treat on their
Okay,
terms,
so
and they will find you.
oh. Shit, I should have used my real face in that case. God damn it. But do they know me? Do they know me?
I strongly suspect like the female guard is like on that side, but then
There's no real
Hmm.
way of knowing.
We know you. Do boss? Do you have message? I don't think you have message, right?
I shake my head.
How do
No,
we talk to the guy outside?
we
Floaty
go
is still with
outside
you
and
guys,
yell at
damn
him.
it.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
Floaty's
Floaty is
floaty
with
with you.
us?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
The
All right.
assumption
I
is
can.
Floaty will forever be with you
Right.
until you make him do something dangerous, and then he'll be like, "No,
Oh
I
right.
want Daddy."
All right. Right.
Floaty.
I gently tap Floaty. It's like need to talk to Valerius.
Um,
Just tell him what you need to tell Valerius, and he'll relay the message.
Oh right. Never used this sort of technology before. Right. Can you spot where did the lady go, or did she just fuck off already? Sorry, my word. Did she just walk away?
DM, did I see where did the lady disappear off to?
no.
No,
Okay,
she just
this
poof.
is what happened, right? You
Okay.
spot her,
What lady?
and the thing is, you're not sure if she knew that you spotted her, but both of you have been staying in the same position, trying not to look at each other.
Okay.
It's it's a sniper off.
Yeah, it's a sniper off. Only it's like, I'm not looking, you're looking. Like, is he
It's
looking? I
like,
don't know.
we seem to be both casing the same joint. Not sure what's going on here, doesn't matter.
She's just like in the
Uh,
shadows, in the shadows.
So can I assume what's happening between me and the lady is basically just what I posted into Discord, right? Hang on.
What did you
Slow
post
down.
in Discord?
There we go.
No. Both of you are, you clocked each other, but you don't know if you clocked each other.
Okay.
It's more like, okay, but you don't know her perspective. You see her, but you don't know if she knows that you know.
It's like, oh shit.
And you don't know if she's just standing there to taunt you, or she legitimately doesn't think that you know that she's there.
is
Okay.
she? Uh, do I? Can I ask Valerius? Does it seems like she's looking at our direction?
Was that the case?
Um, every time you try and catch a glimpse, she is not looking at you at all.
Where was she
Not
looking
you.
at?
She's
Yeah.
on
Where
the
is she?
ground floor. She's having a conversation with some people. Every time somebody passes, she's like, "Oh my god, how's it going? How's the kids?"
Okay, fair enough. Doesn't sound too bad then.
this is the most awkward waiting for us to be finished that she's doing.
Yeah. All
Oh,
right.
Do you want me
Okay.
to go
So,
say hi?
do you want us to go as a group or just one person to go say hi?
Well, if we go as a group, she'll know that we're coming.
Right.
If it's just me, she might not notice.
Or maybe the magnificent magician should go say hi.
The one
The
who's like,
marvelous.
"I peddle trinkets."
Yes.
There's a random trinket peddler in one of the windows hiding in the shadows. Like, I have.
Appear next to her, be like, "Oh, hey, it's you."
Do you want a birdie collie birdie? If you tap this button, it goes tweet tweet.
Yeah,
I think you
Valerius.
picked the wrong place to set up shop. These folks here don't look like they have a lot of money. Hey,
Yeah. Valerius, your disguise previously was a trinket peddler.
oh. I, I,
Came
I,
in here.
Oh yeah.
okay.
You weren't here.
You weren't here, but yeah, your disguise was a trinket peddler, but you are glorious. You are glamorous.
The glamorous
Glorious.
Valerius.
Okay.
Valerius is vociferous, very shiny with trinkets.
But you just imagine like long hair, very gorgeous, and glorious. Like the word glorious. Just imagine a man with
Wait, wait,
glorious.
wait, wait, wait,
Yeah.
wait, wait. I have just the image for this.
So fancy. With a big feather in your hat. Every time you walk, it tickles somebody's nose for no reason.
Hang on. Open image in new tab. Yes.
Anyway, while opening image in a new tab, what is the plan?
So
I think the plan is we just head over to the bar
Found it. Okay, here you go.
and wait for delivery time. Or one of us goes and talks to the person following us.
no, not
No,
that.
this is not glorious. Stop being.
No.
So don't bring that Nazi shit into my game.
Do-
Uh, well, speaker does have a parcel that's very important,
That
so
is true.
he's not
Yeah.
going. He's not going to engage in any way with this woman, and he's instead going to try and uh get to the meeting place earlier and secure it, or like
Just FYI also, the place where your parcel goes is 45 minutes away from Central Market. So from where you are, it's going to take about half an hour, 35 minutes to get there. Brisk walking.
yeah.
Yeah, we
So
can head over
and
to that area
and
at
the
5.
bar is nearby, so it won't add extra time.
The bar is a couple
Speaker
blocks away.
doesn't want to go to the bar at all.
Mm, okay. All right.
Where are you going after this? I see that you've been carrying a bright red bag around, which is very
Right.
conspicuous.
I don't know why it
I
couldn't have been colored differently, but
uh,
how big is the darn bag?
Uh,
Actually?
the bag is too wide to put in a. It's just too wide to shove into a bag of holding.
No, but can it be covered by something
Oh
else?
yeah, you can put it behind
Put
you
it in a
under a
bigger bag.
cloak. You're big enough to shove it behind you, so
Yeah.
you look like you have a humpback.
Nah, he's going to like wrap it up in something, so something more natural looking
Yeah.
than like
Get a
blanket.
larger
Get
bag
a
and just
larger
put it
cloak.
inside. Yeah. All good.
Yeah.
Then when
I
the
think
guy comes up to you, is like, "Oh, you're not the guy." Then you pull the red bag out of the brown
Surprise!
bag, and then he's like, "You are the
yeah.
guy."
mm,
I think it's better for him to like get there and be ready by then than to like
mm,
go at the last minute and risk delays.
Yep, yep. Are
yeah.
you
Yeah.
making this delivery alone, or do you want us to
I feel
like
like
be
we want to
nearby,
go
or do
with
you want us to be somewhere else entirely?
for this one. I
Like
want us to be close by with him because if I was not wrong and if I didn't remember wrongly, that the bright red one has
yeah, I
the
remember.
people that we are giving to has likely connection to one
Yeah,
of these
if
groups. Yeah,
like refund is following,
yeah,
I
it's
don't want to
like
lead refund to this.
hmm. So, okay. So do you want to be alone for this delivery?
Uh, speaker will take. Okay, you know what? Here's also the thing. If we split up, refund has to choose someone to follow.
Yes. What we
Mm-hmm.
can do is we can like
Speaker will take floaty.
yeah, you can hold on to Floaty. Second and I can leave and go to like a place that's near the meetup spot, and then Valerius can watch to see
Yeah.
if she leaves to follow us, or she's like, "Oh no, I need to follow the one with the large red bag," and waits for you.
Mm.
Yeah. In
All right.
fact, like I can cover the speaker can cover the back with like cloth or something, and then you all can be given a cloth thing as well.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Okay, so we
Okay,
yep,
we
so we
shall
can
we
after
shall
this we
sprout
can split.
some material from our various items. Is that possible?
Yeah. I mean, you have an entire you have two portable holes worth of stupid shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, nice. We'll do that. So, me, second, Van Bureau will. Do you want to leave first, or shall we leave first, speaker?
I think we leave her just for her to have a eye to look at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come along then. We'll go get a
Uh,
drink and sit down, and
Speaker will
I'll have a
hang the
nap on
talk
the
flow.
table.
Thank you, Greg.
I'm sorry to take up your time. A
Nice
lot of
meeting you
questions
again,
has been
Craig.
asked.
Try not to drink so much. It's bad for your liver.
Thank you for your well wishes. We'll see how it turns out. I still have to sober up and get a job.
Nod, nod, nod.
If there's
Right,
anybody you think that could give me one, put in a good word. That wouldn't go amiss.
I look at
if I
chicken and look at Craig and
if
nod.
I found if I heard any good ones that doesn't put you in constant danger, maybe.
I'm pretty sure these mussels are good for some.
You can try farming.
I'm
He
afraid
would.
that plants die
You
every
can't
time I
water them
try.
fast enough, man.
Maybe if you're going in that direction, let me know. And then he gets up to wait by the door. He knows that
All right,
who is
come
going to the
along,
bar
kid.
first?
Everyone but Speaker and Valerius.
Okay.
And then Speaker will go. But I don't think we're going. Are we going to the bar that we were at yesterday, or we go to one that's closer to
Yes.
the drop-off point?
No. The one that
The one
yesterday.
yesterday. Okay,
Yes.
sure. I'll follow along.
So it would
How
be
are
two
you
Grab
different
a
both?
snack.
directions.
How are you both carrying the newly covered bags
We will
conspicuously?
we will make use of, well, as conspicuously as we were coming here, because like we
Okay.
weren't flaunting like, oh, we have a giant sack, everyone look. We were just like walking carrying a giant
Yeah.
sack.
Okay.
Just for easier for my tabaxi body to carry, I'm just making it look like I'm carrying a bag, but it is a box.
Okay, Biro, you're gonna help.
Sorry.
Yeah, help him with the bag.
Right. And then he carries the bag.
Yes, you two can carry the bag. I gesture to the two guys, and then we go.
Okay.
Right.
Bureau and Van follows you and Zekin to the bar. I have made a roll to see if she is smart enough. Um, and the bar is like a couple of streets down, maybe like a 7-minute walk. Valerius, you watch her
Mm.
inconspicuously as she looks at this bag. Make me an insight check. You are close enough to sort of gauge, or try to at least.
All you, bro, all you. You got
All
this.
you.
Inspiration. I still have inspiration. Okay, let's go. Oh, okay,
Ugh.
I'll use the inspiration.
Okay.
Oh,
It is.
why
Nice.
are you being like? Why are you being like me?
You just see her squint at this newly acquired bag carried by Bureau,
Okay.
and then she looks towards where they came from, which is a random door, and then make me a perception check.
Okay, finally something I'm decently good at. Okay, I'm just gonna
Yeah,
flash
yeah,
a
yeah.
genius set just to be
Open
safe. So I
eye,
have comes at
open
26.
eye.
Okay, open eye, okay. You the flash of the genius?
Yeah, 26.
26. Okay. You watch her duck into one of the alleyways and then you lose sight of her.
I will give chase.
You
Discreetly
follow
from
her
a shadow.
and you see
And you
that
also
she
let
has
Speaker know that she seems to be following us.
Yes, I will. At this point, I will just like message, the party. Well, not the party. I'll message Bureau that okay, they're going. They might be going after Speaker. Then I'll speak through Floaty to Speaker about
okay.
plan.
You follow her. She doesn't seem to be following Bosk's group. She seems to be making like a big circle around. She's fast though. She is fast.
How
And
fast?
like like Bosk when Bosk is in a hurry fast.
Give me 1 second. Let me just calculate something. Let me just look at something really quickly before I tell you if I want to do something, because I gotta double confirm something.
Okay.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Thick. Okay. Awesome. I will use my spell storing item, which currently has vortex warp, to teleport around if need be, so I can catch up with her.
Okay. She is going around and you use that vortex warp to bamf to certain places to be within seeing distance. And you watch her make her way to a side wall of Craig's house. And then she peeks in through the window, realizes that there are no cracks in the window.
Oh no. She's like, oh fuck.
She's like, fuck, can't see. She looks around. Make me a stealth check.
Okay. Oh, okay. Flash
Oh.
28.
Okay. Okay. She doesn't see you.
Or so I think, or I don't know that for a fact.
Up to you.
Well, it's always you think.
Okay,
Up to
fair
you.
enough. Like, Valerius is just like, okay, I think I'm good.
And she looks around and then she sort of straightens her back against the wall and then looks to the side, waiting to see if somebody comes out the door.
At this point, I'm just gonna whisper into my helmet headset and just like, speaker, what do you want me to do here? I'm like, wait, where am I in relation to her right now?
Anywhere you want at seeing distance.
Can I be,
120
So-
feet away from
Fair
speaker. Or, you know, within 120 feet if you need to, like, message. You're smart enough to do that.
Okay, cool.
Like I said,
So
there's a
speaker
lot of...
just learned that.
Uh-huh.
You know, because you say like, what do you want me to do? And then this is speaker's first time getting an update of the situation, right?
Yes.
It's like, okay, I followed this lady and whatnot. She seems to be after you, Dave.
The others have left, and then she seems to be waiting for you.
Uh, okay. Speaker will say like, from the rooftops. Okay, our character from the rooftops where Valerius is, he can see the house, right?
Correct.
He can see the window, right?
Correct.
Uh, when speaker comes in view of the window, can you vortex warp him somewhere far away?
Okay, here's the thing. All the windows are closed.
Craig's house doesn't has windows.
No, it does, but it's all closed.
I mean, like it yeah.
It has
Yeah,
very
as
cute
in
windows.
speaker
Like
can-
the house itself is yellow, and then it has like a very blush, like very baby blue door with baby blue windows with
Yeah.
flower pots.
Anyway, the point is, speaker can open a window or draw back a curtain or something like that.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
And he will tell Valerius, and then the moment he does that, Valerius casts vortex warp.
Okay, so Valerius will position himself.
And you can vortex warp him to like somewhere where she has no good line of sight or reason to think that speaker's suddenly there. If
Probably
that makes sense.
If that's the case, then it'd probably be like 2 streets over, like on a rooftop somewhere. Yeah, because I have
Well, like
90 feet.
90.
Yeah, I can just
Yeah.
get close enough and just like, okay, bam, 90 feet away. Off you go.
80 feet
Yeah.
away.
Alright, so I'll do that then. So I'll pick a position that is breaking line of sight and it's like 90 feet. The maximum distance I can drop speaker away with her, like, where
Yeah.
the hell do we go?
Easy enough. You coordinate this. Now speaker is where do you put him? On the floor, on the ceiling. No, don't put him on the ceiling. On the floor, the
I'll-
roof, the window sill.
I'll put him at the entrance of an alleyway so he can get away quickly and disappear within
Yeah.
the maze.
Okay, here's the thing. Alleyways are not necessarily devoid of people.
Okay, I find the most secluded corner that someone can feasibly disappear into?
Make me a investigation check.
Invest. Okay. Where's my
Like,
investigation?
quick math. What are you doing?
Oh,
Where is this?
what the fuck?
11. Okay, the good thing is you have been in several windows. And you know windows are generally safe. You spot an open, recessed window and an empty window sill. It is on the first floor. That should be fine. But it is a distance away, so it wouldn't be. You think it wouldn't be easy to find.
Okay, Valerius relays said info to speaker. And said whenever you're ready.
Let me know how she responds after this. She shouldn't know, but if she does, let me know how she moves.
Valerius does the equivalent of a psychic nod. He just grunts into the helmet.
Meh.
All right, and action goes. Speaker will like reveal himself just a bit, like through a curtain from an angle that she can't see from, because she's at the other side of the building.
Oof. This happens. Speaker, you are now a distance away. You are within message shot. Plus, you have floaty. And Valerius, you relay that she doesn't even know Speaker disappeared. Like, she's just standing there waiting.
Perfect. So speaker will make inform Valeria, I will be at the drop point. Like whenever the rest of you are ready to meet at the time to come along, just make sure you shake her.
Valerius,
And he will move off.
Valerius,
And speaker will move to the drop point, like taking his time to be as discreet or stealthy as he can to get there and be ready beforehand.
Okay.
And Valerius has to come with the rest of us because we have no way of contacting you.
It's true. Okay, Valerius, how long do you stay watching this woman?
I stay for like an hour.
Okay.
If she moves before then, I'm leaving.
Okay. You stay. You watch her. About 30 minutes pass, and you see her becoming very restless. And you watch her
She's like,
dig
wait,
her hand.
maybe they put him in the bag.
That giant
They put him
man,
in the
like
bag.
visible confusion of nah, can't be. And then you watch her put her hand into her cloak and pull out a bouquet of flowers.
Oh, okay.
And then she spruces herself out. And puts on a
What
$1
is
million
that?
service smile, flowers in front of her. She goes to the door, Craig's house, knock, knock, knock. No answer.
Oh, what is happening?
Oh,
She
Valerius-
no.
knocks again.
Craig, Dido.
Craig finally opens the door. Like, she's very persistent. She just waits there until the door opens. And Valerius, your perception is high enough that you can see that as the door opens, she surveys the area inside. As soon as she realizes whatever she's looking for is not there, she goes, "Hi, I have a gift, a bouquet of flowers for Miss blah blah blah." You don't really hear this conversation, but there's very animated performance of her trying to give away these bouquet of flowers.
DM, is Valerius able to see her moving her lips
No.
from where she is?
No,
Okay.
I cannot. I do not have that feature that allows me to read lips.
You have observant, right?
Wait, do I? Hang on. Let me
I
double
don't know.
You have the same thing as I have. I
Wait,
remember
wait,
you have observant.
But you're looking her at her shoulders going up and down, and she's animated, and
do have
occasionally you hear
observant.
laughing.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll pull out a spyglass.
But you can see his face. You can see Craig's face of like infinite confusion. But he was also briefed and told that there's somebody following them, so he figures that this is the person, but he's just like, no. There's a lot of negativity coming from Craig and a lot of like happy shoulders coming from Riffin. Yes, Riffin. And it seems as though she is trying very hard to confirm something, and then eventually the doors close.
Valerius will relay this to Speaker. He's like, "Hey, so guess what? After like staying here
Oh,
for a
speaker's
bit,
gone. Like, it's been half an hour.
He has to be gone.
wait,
Yeah.
is he still within a mile?
No, he has floaty.
Yeah.
If he's within a mile, then Floaty can talk to
How
him.
far is a
Mm.
mile?
Oh, let me check. Hang on.
Wait, I'm
1
supposed to.
mile, 2,
I'm
okay,
supposed to change that as well to the original distance.
Wait,
I
what?
don't know about
Right.
American units, man.
Yeah, I don't know American units. What kilometer?
I ain't
What,
from there.
what like freedom?
1.6
Freedom?
kilometers?
No, it's way further than that. Like he can go way further in half an hour.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But
He is like-
you know where the bar is.
Okay, Valerius is like, okay, I'm just leaving. I was like, I'll note this down. It's like, okay, time to go before she turns around.
As you leave, you see her put back the bouquet into her cloak, where it disappears. It's like hammer space in there.
Okay, she has magical.
She has magic.
The cloak of holding. No, the cloak of flowers.
Cloak
The
of
cloak of flowers.
And like really, she just looks pissed off at this point that she missed a mark.
Been bamboozled.
You can also tell that she doesn't like this. What? Do you leave before you confirm? Because she's on the move.
No, I'm leaving. I'm like, okay.
Okay,
before she-
you're out.
Yeah,
You get to
gone.
the bar, she is gone. She hasn't clocked that you're there even.
You wanna say hi? Say, oh hey, I'm
Oh,
heading to the bar. You wanna come?
gems guy.
Gems guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, DM, I need to clarify something with you. Just now, when it took the amount of time it took me to like follow this lady, right? How many BAMs did I use up until I got to the point where I BAM Speaker away?
Roll me a d4.
Okay.
I'm gonna add a +2 to that. 5.
Oh, 5. Okay, cool. So I'm down to half usages of this thing. Cool.
Okay.
Alright, I'm good.
Okay, you reach the bar. Speaker, it's like half an hour. You're almost there. You have 5 minutes. I'm going to go to the bar gang to sort of whittle away
I do
the
need
time a
to
little
head off
bit.
to bed really soon, so this is probably where I take off for now. Thanks for the game.
Oh yeah, it's 11. Anyway, so
It's 11
this
already.
this is a good place to stop. Actually, thanks for the reminder. People who are watching, thank you for watching. We almost didn't have a game today. We will continue this tomorrow. No, tomorrow. Next week, and then we'll have another week of game, and then we're gonna stop until January. So until then, back straight, stand up, do some stretches, drink some water, cough. And I'll see you next week. Bye.
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 Oh boy. Yay.
Yeah.
Bye.